children, welcome to our class Classic Subject Science Chapter 7 Separation of Substances. Today we are going to learn the topic is methods of separation. These are the simple methods of separating substances: hand picking, winnowing, threshing and sieving, etc. We will discuss some simple methods of separating substances that are mixed together. You may come across some of these methods being used and seen in your day-to-day life. Hand picking. This is the one of the method of separation. Hand picking. This method can be used for separating slightly large sized impurities like the pieces of dirt, stone and husk from wheat, rice or pulses. The components of a solid mixture can be separated by hand picking. This is only useful when the particles are large enough to be seen clearly. It is the most commonly used method of separation. For example, separating pebbles from rice or dal, separating grass from mint leaves, separating parts of a salad. Hand picking is the simplest method of separation of substances. This method is used only when unwanted material is in small quantity. Moreover, shape, size or color of the unwanted material is different from that of the useful materials. For example, pebbles, broken grains and insects are separated from rice, wheat and pulses by hand picking. How are stones separated from pulses and rice? Stones are separated from pulses and rice by hand picking. Stones are separated by hand picking from rice and pulses. Hand picking is removing larger sized impurities with hand. Example, separating stones from rice, husk from wheat. Hand picking is convenient method when the quantity of the impurities is not large. It involves simply picking out substances by hand and separating them from others. Hand picking method can be used when items differ on the basis of color, shape and weight. For example, separating rotten vegetables from basket of vegetables, separating stones and insects from rice. Hand picking is usually done to separate undesirable substances such as small pebbles, dirt from wheat, rice and pulses. Can you separate salt from sand in this manner, means by hand picking? No. We can separate salt from sand by filtration method. And rotten fruits are removed from fresh fruits by hand picking. Separating oranges and apples by hand picking. These are the examples of method of hand picking. Try to give some more examples where the hand picking method is used. Examples of hand picking separation method. Following are the examples of hand picking method. For separating the mixture of chilies and lady's finger on the basis of size. For separating stones from rice, pulses and wheat on the basis of size and color. For separating rotten potatoes from fresh ones on the basis of shape, color and smell. For separating different kinds of vegetables from the mixture of vegetables in the basket on the basis of shape, color, size. For separating the mixture of yellow dal and rice on the basis of color. Thank you, my dear children.